Okay. Hi, everyone. I can't believe it. I'm standing up here and I'm doing a curtain speech, and it's an actual performance for the Acorn. And we cannot feel more excited right now having you guys here and being able to have some live music. I cannot tell you. So thank you. Thank you for being a part of this. This is the very first Acorn Anywhere. This is one of those wonderful creative ideas that came out of COVID. There's a lot of things. COVID's been very, very difficult on all of us, but there's been some wonderful things that have happened. And this Acorn Anywhere, I think, is a really, really fun, just a very different thing for us to be able to do and get out in Harbor Country and all around. I want to introduce Margaret. Margaret is show operations, and she's going to tell you a little bit about just things that you are already very well aware of with our safety guidelines for tonight. But Margaret, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Hi. It's so awesome to see everyone. I'm so excited to see all of you here. I've definitely missed being over at the Acorn and seeing all your wonderful faces, and I want to say thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you to all our volunteers and staff who helped us put this together. It was, we're all just so excited. Yeah, please, guys, take a round of applause. Yeah. So, yes, in order to keep everyone safe and having a good time, wow, this is curtain speech, I love it. Please make sure to, if you're not in your pod or your circle of people, just make sure you're wearing your mask while you're walking around. Make sure to use hand sanitizer if you touch something, or just use hand sanitizer. If you use the restrooms, the restrooms are right over by that tree, kind of near the cars that are parked closer to us. Just make sure to wash your hands afterwards. And I think that those are my safety concerns. Thank you for coming. We're so excited.
Yeah. All right. Absolutely. So Tom Reb now, he is our operations manager. He's been, yay. You guys give it up for Tom Reb. This is his very first time on the Acorn stage.
Oh, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I just wanted to go over the exit plan. So after the performance, we don't want everybody rushing to their cars at once. So we'd like you to remain seated, and then we'll dismiss like the outside section, the perimeters first. And please put your mask back on as you proceed to your car. Once you're in your car, if you cannot get right out, just please wait patiently in your car, and we will make sure you get out in a timely manner. And then we'll proceed to call the next rows and the next rows. We'll get everybody out of here quickly. All right, thank you. Have a great evening.
Thanks, Tom.
Oh, wait. Did someone have a question?
Oh, we got a question?
How late do we?
The concert part of it is going to finish between 9 and 9:15, and I have a feeling some people might want to linger a bit, and we'd love you to stick around.
Okay. Any other questions? No? Well, wait, are you ready? No, not yet. Oh, no.
Also, I wanted to talk just a little bit. So there are three ingredients that make Harbor Country our Shangri-La by the shore: the lake, the people, and the arts, especially right now, of course, the Acorn. The numbers, our monthly budget, even while we're not operating without any show revenue, hovers around $20,000. Acorn Anywhere is our first step towards getting back on stage. So it's so exciting that you're part of this. So we're building a community of friends to help sustain the Acorn until our main stage productions are starting and up and running again. But we have big plans for an exciting future, more of which will be revealed in the weeks to come. So stay tuned. I don't know if you all know, but arts and entertainment are the cultural and economic anchor of Harbor Country, bringing in over $500 to the local economy, and of course raising awareness that we are a cultural hub of Southwest Michigan. There's no doubt in anyone's mind that the Acorn is an essential contributor to that hub, and as such, a hugely valuable community resource. we are looking forward to doing even more for our community to bring us together. We've got some ideas for new programs for kids and families, ongoing efforts to cultivate and present local talent, bringing in special guest artists, mentors, and teachers, and partnering with regional schools for arts education and career possibilities. And I wanted to also let you know that we are right now part of a wonderful new alliance with other area arts organizations. We are creating a coalition or working together because we believe we are stronger together. And this is one of the silver linings that has come out of COVID. Some of you might have received that email that came out just this week. There's 10 arts organizations raising $75,000 for one of them, and we're getting a match from an anonymous donor through the Variant Community Foundation. So that's been a really, that would not have come except for COVID, and that's really been inspirational to me. So we'd like to invite you to join us as we grow. With your support, the possibilities are endless and available to all. Who knows where the Acorn will grow from here? So let's get growing. And let's start out, you guys. Doug Harsh is our first performer tonight. Doug, please come on up. And again, we're so glad to have you guys here.
Well, how are y'all doing? Like Sandra said, my name is Doug Harsh. I'm from South Bend, Indiana. Actually, yeah, thank you, whoever's clapping for South Bend. Grew up in Michigan and ended up in Indiana. So first of all, I want to thank you all for coming out. You guys make this possible. So give yourself a hand. And I'm really looking forward to the day that we can all be together in the Acorn. But for now, this is pretty awesome. No? So yeah, go ahead and clap. That's okay. So this is all about a tribute to John Prine. I remember the first time I saw John Prine, he was on the show called Austin City Limits. You ever heard of that show? Yeah, it's on PBS, and it was always on at like 11:30 at night on Saturday, which I don't know why I was ever home at 11:30 at night on Saturday. But I remember seeing him for the first time, and you know, I'd seen a lot of folks play music before, but there was something completely different about this guy. And he just seemed to come out of nowhere with kind of a personality and kind of a thing all his own. And his songs just knocked me out because they're both like so intense and yet funny at the same time. So I'm going to start out by playing one of his songs that captures that idea when you just know that things are not working out. And it goes like this. Come home late and come home early. You come home big when you feel small. You come home straight and you come home curved. Sometimes you don't come home at all. So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a worried and jealous mind. How can a love that will last forever get left so far behind? So What in the world's the moving? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Might have mean and dreadful sorrow has crossed the evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow? We ain't got one thing to say. So what in the world's going? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. Thank you all so much. You are very kind. Well, John is a great songwriter, and he inspired a lot of other folks, including me. And so I'm going to play you one of my songs. I hope you would have loved it. It's a song about getting lucky, and it's Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you like it. It's called Lucky Man. I never was a gambler, man. I never cared for cards. Spent all my time and money on these beat-up guitars, playing songs and smoking dust and trying to pay them dues. Working for a bit of glee, but I couldn't buy a friend. You know what I mean? And one day I was feeling time when we walked through the door. She was wearing hope and a pretty smile that could cut me to your core. Well, I knew it was a long shot, had no other choice. Stepped right up and made my case, my most convincing voice. Then everything I touched just turned to gold. Or at least that's how I like the story told. Perhaps those facts get a little bent and just a bit off track. But can you blame a lucky man for that? Now if luck's bet to win or lose, it's one you wouldn't take. And I tell you, friends, I'm just as hard as what's it take. Started all my losing ways that when it took me in. Yeah, fate had a different plan for me, and I'll tell you what's again. I'll tell you that everything I touched just turned to gold. Or at least that's how I like the story told. Perhaps those facts get a little bent just a bit on track. But can you blame a lucky man? Can you blame a lucky man? Can you blame a lucky man for that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I'll tell you, that song that I first heard John Prine play on Austin City Limits was just amazing. He was talking about like old people, and I was like just a young guy, and I was like, wow. I mean, it just really cut to the heart. And I found out later that he was actually a mailman, and then he would write these songs while he was kind of walking around delivering the mail. And I am a son of a mailman. And my dad would come home and he would tell us all about the people that he would meet on his route, right? He would just know these people because he'd see them every day. And when I hear this song, it's called Hello in There. I just thank you. I just think about John seeing some folks that other people don't see. We had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta Life living there. Well, it's been years since the kids are grown, a life of their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha, and Joe is somewhere on the road. And we lost Davy in the Korean War. I still don't know what for, don't matter anymore. You know, old trees, they just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. But old people, they just grow lonesome, wait for someone to say hello in there, hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. She sits and stares out the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both seen. Someday I'll go and call up Rudy. We worked together at the factory. What would I say if he asked what's new? Not much, how about you? Nothing much to do. You know, old trees, they just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. But old people, they just grow lonesome, wait for someone to say hello in there, hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime, spot some hollow ancient eyes, don't just walk right by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there, hello. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Doug, thank you. It was gorgeous. We're doing our best right now to do a smooth transition while socially distancing at the same time.
Well, it's kind of feeling a little unsafe, but we'll get there.
But while Patty is setting up, I wanted to do a couple special thank yous. First thank you goes to Bob Beamer, Combined Insurance Agencies in St. Joe's. Bob has been a sponsor of the Acorn for several years now, and we really, really appreciate your support. And speaking of sponsorship, we'd like to thank Barry and Linda Pedito. They are the owners of Sawyer Home and Garden Center, and they have been an annual sponsor now for 2 years. And the support from you guys right now more than ever is crucial and really appreciated.
And a quick note. So you might see there's some QR code posters hanging around. There's one on that little shed, a couple near the merch table. If you just scan it with your phone's camera, it will take you to our donation page, which is an Ovation Text URL. So please consider using that to make a donation. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, you guys, this is Patty Schaffner. She's been been on our stage many times and a part of a lot of our projects. So, all right, Patty, you take it.
All right, thank you. I'm Patty Schaffner, and I hail from Northwest Indiana, Miller Beach, if you're familiar with that section of Gary. I can walk from my house to the lake in about 4 minutes on a good day. And I'm really, really excited to be part of this today for a couple of reasons. Those of us who are performers who have not been able to have live audiences, we thrive on that, or at least I personally do. So we are so happy to see you out there and be part of this. So this first song that I'm going to do, well, two little stories. First of all, I found out from my cousin yesterday that apparently John was such a prolific writer because in the early days when he was performing at the Old Town School in Chicago, he didn't realize he could do the same songs again. So he went about writing new material for each show. So we have been a beneficiary of all of his talent and his unwitting understanding of how performances go. And for this song, one night he was doing this particular tune and somebody kept yelling out, "Yeah, do that Happy Enchilada song, you know, that Happy Enchilada and I Think I'm Going Down." He's like, "I didn't write anything about enchiladas." So, and then he started doing this one. She says, "Yeah, that's the one. That's the one." So. I know guy's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella, but he's kind of confused. He's got muscles in his head, ain't never been used. Thinks he owns half of this town. He starts drinking early, gets a big red nose, beats his old lady with a rubber hose, and he takes her out to dinner and buys her new clothes. That's the way that the world goes round. Oh, that's the way the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. I was sitting in the bathtub counting my toes when the radiator broke and the water all froze. I got stuck in the ice without any clothes, naked as the eyes of a clown. While I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak, when the sun came through the window and the ice all broke. I stood up and laughed, I thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round. Oh, that's the way the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. Oh, that's the way the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. Yeah, that's the way that the world goes round. Oh, that's the way that the world goes round. Thank you. So, are any of you familiar with John's last album, The Tree of Forgiveness? Yeah. So I was trying to decide what songs I wanted to do for this show, and I came across a song called No Ordinary Blue on that album. And it struck a chord in me because so much of John's music early on, it was funny, it was poignant, he was definitely an observer of life. But it seems in that last album that he became more reflective. That's what it was, I think, that struck this note in me. So this is No Ordinary Blue. Last night, turned on the TV, looked out the window, and then pulled down the shade, and I came to the conclusion my mind could not be made. She said, well, what are you thinking? I'm just wondering, is it something that I did? I said, it's nothing, just something I picked up as a kid. I hear a lot of empty spaces. I see a big hole in you. I feel an outline that traces an imaginary path back to you. This ain't no ordinary blue. Last night, for a split sec, I was a train wreck. I was a complicated guy. I hope we don't find this is the last time we ever say goodbye. The orange moon is arising on the horizon of the outskirts of my mind. I sat and listened as it glistened. It said, leave the past behind. I hear a lot of empty spaces. I see a big hole in you. I feel an outline that traces an imaginary path back to you. This ain't no ordinary blue. Too cold to hold, too deep to swim through. Too cold to hold, too deep to swim through. Last night, turned on the TV, looked out the window, and then pulled down the shade. Thank you. So we did get this option as one of the performers to do one of our own tunes, and it's really tempting because I want you to hear my music. But I heard this young woman on Facebook do this little song, and I was so impressed with it that I wrote to her and I said, hey, I'm going to be doing this John Prine Tribute show, and would you mind very much if I did your song? And she said, of course not, as long as you give me the attribution. So her name is Carsey Blanton, and she is from the New Orleans area, and she wrote this little tune as a tribute to John using the melody of one of his songs. And I'm going to ask you to sing along with me when I do the chorus the second time at the end. I'm sure that you're used to singing these kinds of things, right? You're going to be right on top of that with me. So this is Carsey's song called Fishin' with You. John Prine, thanks for the tunes. You're sweet as peaches, crazy as loons. You were telling us how to be good to each other. You smiling, smart ass, aimless lover. Well, it's rough down here since we got the news. Might take a miracle to clear these blues. Everybody's been crying like a little girl in the whole wide big old goofy world. 'Cause tonight heaven is a happier place. They were all sick of singing Amazing Grace. Now it's fish and whistle, lean on me. Everybody singing in harmony. Tonight in heaven it must be nice. They're all eating peaches in paradise, and all of their angels lined up in a queue just to go fishing with you. Now, hey, John Prine, just one more thing. You were the one who made us all want to sing. You made it sound so easy and sound so fun. Well, sing a little sweeter now that you're all done. And please tell Bowie we've been please tell Patty we've been breaking down sense. And Merle and Bowie and Leonard and Prince. You got a pretty good band up there, I guess. We wish you all the best. For tonight, heaven is a happier place. They were all sick of singing Amazing Grace. Now it's fish and whistle, lean on me. Everybody singing in harmony. Tonight in heaven it must be nice. They're all eating peaches in paradise, and all of them angels lined up in a queue just to go fishing with you. Come on with me. Tonight, heaven is a happier place. They were all sick of singing Amazing Grace. Now it's fish and whistle, lean on me. Everybody singing in harmony. Tonight in heaven it must be nice. They're all eating peaches in paradise, and all of them angels lined up in a queue just to go fishing with you. Just to go fishing with you. Just to go fishing with Leonard and Patty and you. Thank you. It's the time when we now have to wait for Evan to come and it's so tempting, you know. It's like you just want to do this because you're so used to it. But shall I? No. Okay. Darn. Yay, Evan!
Thank you, Patty.
Because of what?
Okay, so who here has heard about our who or has played Tuesday Trivia with us? Raise your hands. Yes. Yes. And how much fun did you have? Yeah. So it's very easy to play. You register. It is a Zoom link that is sent to you the day before. Our next Tuesday Trivia, if you have not seen any of the posters, is July 28th. It'll begin at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just go on our website, purchase your tickets. It's $20 per device. It's super fun, great night. We suggest about 2 people per device and 6 people per team. So check it out. Thank you so much. And right now we have Mr. Brian Kenyer. Thank you. Yeah.
I am Brian Kenyer, and I'm from just on the road out in Long Beach, Indiana, and the construction sucks. It really does. It takes a long time to get here. But I'm a physical therapist by trade, but I'd rather talk about my family. I have a wife, 2 daughters, 2 son-in-laws, and a cute little granddaughter named Nora Jane, and another one on the way. So I'll show you pictures if you want. But I did make some special concessions for tonight. I cut my hair, and when we had a sound check, I had long pants, everybody else had shorts, so I went home and got shorts, and everybody else has long pants. So that's the way it goes. John Prine has always been a very special person. He's probably the reason I took up music way back in my collegiate days. I heard this song, the first one I'm going to do, Dear Abby, and I thought, that's a funny song. You know, this guy, he's not a great picker, he's not a great singer. He's just perfect, you know. He's just, his words are great, and John just makes us smile and laugh. I mean, what a great guy. 2 of the best quotes I ever heard about John was that anyone that doesn't like John Prine has never met him, And the second was, God has a picture of John Prine in his wallet. So I thought that was pretty cool. So this is Dear Abby, and if you know it, please sing along. This actually is based on a true story. In the early 70s, he was in Rome, Italy with his first wife, and he picked up a newspaper that had 6 pages of all these tragic disasters, kind of like our newspapers of today, and he looked around, no sports, no comics, but he found Dear Abby. Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out, my rights are all wrong. My friends, they all tell me I'm no friend at all. Won't you write me a letter? Won't you give me a call? Sign, bewildered. Bewildered, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Quit wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Oh, dear Abby, my fountain pen leaks. My wife hollers at me and my kids are all freaks. And inside I get up on is the wrong side of bed. If it weren't so expensive, I wish I was dead. Sigh, unhappy, you have no complaints. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Quit wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Dear Abby, you won't believe this, but my stomach makes noises whenever I kiss. My girlfriend, she tells me it's all in my head, but my stomach tells me to write you instead. Sign, noisemaker. Noisemaker, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Quit wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Dear Abby, I never thought that me and my girlfriend would ever get caught. We sitting in the backseat just shooting the breeze, with her hair up in curlers and her pants to her knees. Sign, just marry. Well, just marry, you have no complaints. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Quit wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Sign, Dear Abby. Second song, I tried to pick songs that had some meaning for me. This is one about grandfathers. I had a grandfather who was a coal miner in a small town in Washington, another one who was a barber in East Chicago, Indiana. But John's grandfather was a carpenter. His name was Epsom Shoby Prine. He was from Kentucky. So he wrote this song, Grandpa Was a Carpenter. Well, Grandpa wore his suit to dinner nearly every day. No particular reason, he just dressed that way. Brown necktie, matching vest, both his wingtip shoes. He built a closet on our back porch, he put a penny in a burned out fuse. Grandpa was a carpenter, he built houses, stores, and banks. Chain smoked Camels, cigarettes, hammer nails, and planks. He was level on the level, shaped even every door, and voted for Eisenhower, 'cause Lincoln won the war. Well, he used to sing me Blood on the Saddle and rock me on his knee. He let me listen to the radio before we got TV. Well, he'd go to church on Sunday, and he'd take me with him too. Stained glass in every window, hearing aid in every pew. Grandpa was a carpenter, he built houses, stores, and banks. He chain smoked Camels, cigarettes, and hammered nails in planks. He was level on the level, he shaped even every door, and voted for Eisenhower, 'cause Lincoln won the war. But my grandma was a teacher, she went to school in Bowling Green. She traded in a milking cow on a Singer sewing machine. Well, she called her husband Mister, and she walked real tall with pride. She used to buy me comic books after Grandpa died. Grandpa was a carpenter, he built houses, stores, and banks. He chain smoked Camels, cigarettes, and hammered nails in planks. He was a level on the level, shaped even every door. Voted for Eisenhower, 'cause Lincoln won the war. Voted for Eisenhower, 'cause Lincoln won the war. Thanks. The last song is one that is near and dear to me, because as I said earlier, I am a physical therapist, so anytime I have a chance to sing a song about body parts or organ donation, I don't pass it up. So this is a song called Please Don't Bury Me. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen, and oh, what a feeling when my soul rose through its ceiling, and on up into heaven I did rise. And when I got there they did say, John, it happened in this way. You slipped upon that floor and hit your head, and all the angels say just before you passed away, these were the very last words that you said. And I said, please don't bury me down in the cocoa ground. I'd rather have them chop me up, pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes. Deaf can have both of my ears if they don't mind the side. Give my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Stick my socks in a cedar box, just get them out of here. Venus de Milo, you can have my arms, look out, 'cause I got your nose. Sell my heart to John Prine, but give my love to Rose. And I said, please don't bury me down in the cocoa ground. I'd rather have them chop me up, pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes. Deaf can have both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Give my feet to the footloose, the careless, fancy-free. Give my knees to the needy, but don't pull that stuff on me. Hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. Send my mouth way down south and kiss my ass goodbye. And I said, please don't bury me down in the cocoa ground. I'd rather have them chop me up, pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes. Deaf can have both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Thanks.
Thanks, Brian. It was awesome. It's just great to have you on our Acorn Anywhere stage. It's great to see you. Thank you. So while Jamie's getting set up, I wanted to mention that DeRuyter's Flowers donated these beautiful baskets over here. And if anyone is, I know, you guys, this is awesome. This is a great community. If anybody's interested in taking one of those baskets home, just go up to the, we don't even have a price on them, but just, I'm not sure even what to tell you. Make a donation and they're yours. All right, and then I wanted to do another thank you. We have the Acorn Outdoor Event Squad. They are part of the team that helped us put this event together, and we're looking forward to doing more of these. Alan Kaler, Molly Nocerino, Laura Jolly, Allison Strauss, thank you guys so much. Made it really, really special. So, Jamie Wagner. Jamie has been a John Prine fan for decades.
I'll tell the story.
And he's always wanted to do a John Prine Tribute show. And so I said, Jamie, would you like to be part of our John Prine Tribute show? And he said,
As fast as I could, absolutely,
yes.
Man. I mean, this is a no-brainer. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. All right, thank you, Sandra. Thank you. So trying this out, this is a new thing. It's a plexiglass shield, so we'll see if this works here. So anyway, I am a big John Prine fan. I was lucky enough to be taking lessons at the Old Town School in the early '90s, and you know, there's a picture on the wall. I was taking banjo. There's a picture on the wall of this guy who's like, everyone's playing. Who's that guy? Oh, that's John Prine. Oh yeah, he used to be here all the time. He'd play, you know, do the hootenannies and all that stuff. So I went home. I got his album. It had to be an album then, you know, or a CD or whatever. And I just fell in love with him. So I'm playing all the songs I'm doing are from his first album, and it's just John Prine. And this first song, I did take a little liberty of changing the third verse, so to make it more politically correct. But feel free to look it up. You know what I mean? It's called Pretty Good. Got a friend in Fremont, sells used cars, you know. Calls me up twice a year, asks me how it goes. Pretty good, not bad, can't complain. But actually everything's just about the same. I met a woman named Venus. Her insides were lined with gold. Well, she did what she did. She said, "How was it, kid?" She was polite and told, "Pretty good, not bad, I can't complain." But actually, everything's just about the same. Moonlight makes me dizzy. Sunlight makes me clean. Your love is the sweetest thing this boy's ever seen. Molly went to Arkansas. She got bit by a Dobbins dog. Well, she was doing good till she went to the woods and got tripped up by a log. Pretty good, not bad, you can't complain. But actually, all the laws are just about the same. Moonlight makes me dizzy. Sunlight makes me clean. Your love is the sweetest thing this boy's ever seen. You know, I love that Buddha. They were sitting at the Savior's feast. Way up in the sky, an Arabian rabbi been Quaker oath to a priest. Pretty good, not bad, you can't complain. But actually, all the guys are just about the same. Pretty good, not bad, I can't complain. But actually, everything is just about the same. But actually, everything is just the same. So I'm going to play a bunch of kind of, I guess you would call him obscure John Prine, because he's obscure in a lot of. It's funny. I was telling these guys like the story. I was sitting at a bar saying, "Oh man, I love John Prine." This young kid, 28, whatever. Tell me what, like John Prine, like what songs he do? I go, well, he does a song called Paradise that everyone knows, and he's like, oh man, I love that song. I just love Guns N' Roses. And I go, no, that's Paradise City. No, it's not this. So I'm not doing Paradise. So this next song is this song I became to love because Steve Goodman recorded after John recorded on this first album, and I was really getting into Steve Goodman, and then I realized that I looked at the liner notes from the album from '72 or something. He had done this song, and I'm like, wait, he actually did a song by John on his album, which is kind of cool. So, but it's a great story, and it kind of has a Three Oaks kind of feel to it. It's called Donald and Lydia. I'll switch my phone. Small town, bright lights, Saturday night, pinballs and pool halls, flashing their lights. Just making change behind the counter at the penny arcade. Sat the fat girl daughter, Virginia and Ray. Lydia hid her thoughts like a cat behind her small eyes, sunk deep in her back. She read romance magazines up in her room. Felt just like Sunday morning on a Saturday afternoon. But dreams just come natural, like the first breaths of a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your heart. Bunk beds, shaved heads, Saturday night, a warehouse of strangers, 60-watt light, just staring through the ceiling, wanted to be. Sat one of too many, a young PFC. Donald. There were spaces between Donald and whatever he said. Strangers are forced to live in his head. He envisioned the details of romantic scenes after midnight in the barracks. A dream. But dreaming just comes natural, like the first breaths of a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your heart. hot love, cold love, no love at all. A portrait of guilt hung on the wall. Nothing is wrong, nothing is right. Donald and Lydia made love that night. Love. They made love in the mountains. They made love in the streams. They made love in the valleys. They made love in their dreams. But when they were finished, there was nothing to say. 'Cause mostly they made love from 10 miles away. But dreaming just comes natural, like the first breaths of a baby, like sunshine beating daisies, like the love that's hidden deep in your heart. Another one where the subject matters could be questions. This last one's a fun one because my dad always liked the movie Quiet Man. So for some reason I thought he wrote the song about that movie, but I don't think he did. So I'm going to try hard in this one to try to learn this the other day. It's called Quiet Man. Strolling down the highway, got my shoes in my hand. Don't talk much, I'm a quiet man. Beauty and silence that both run deep. Running's all while you are asleep. You got news for me. I got nothing for you. Don't pin your blues on me. Just do whatever you want to. Last Monday night, got in a fight over Wednesday and Thursday over Saturday night. Tuesday asked me what's going on. I said Sunday's in the middle, Friday's in the car. Got news for me. I got nothing for you. Don't pin your blues on me. Just do whatever you wish to. Hocus pocus, maladjusted. Don't you think my tears get rusty? Steady losing means you ain't using. You ain't doing what's right. You got some news for me. I got nothing for you. Don't put your blues on me. Just go ahead and do whatever you wish to. Oodles of light were a beautiful sight. Guys, both eyes are shining tonight. Raising beams and incredible dreams, and I am a quiet man. Oodles of light were a beautiful sight. Both guys' eyes are shining tonight. Raising beams and incredible dreams, and I am a quiet man. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So we just wanted to say that we are so thankful for these flowers that have been donated, and we wanted to make sure that everyone knew which flowers they were. We have these beautiful red flowers right here on the bench, and then we also have this adorable little white table out front that has those flowers on them. Does anybody notice the merch that we have available? Yes. So we have hats, we have long sleeve blue shirts, and we also have green short sleeve shirts. Everything is $20. And thank you so much for coming. Who's having a good time? Yeah. I know, this is really awesome. This is so great. So I'm going to introduce our next performer. Please welcome Tim Menard and Kathy Van Wert. All right. Big round of applause. And thank you again for the flowers from the Reuters. Thank you.
All right. I love the fact that I can look like one of my favorite people back in the westerns. You know, they're like, "Stick 'em up. Come on, give me all your money. I'll see you later." I'm just kidding. How you all doing? We're the Menards, actually. That's what we go under, the moniker of the Menards. This is my wife, Kathy, and I'm Tim, and we are from the big city, Chicago, as I'm sure a lot of you are. We play there a lot. When you can actually play there. And the first thing I'd like to say is I want to thank the Acorn Theater for having us, for supporting music, for supporting the arts. It's just beautiful, and we couldn't be happier to be here for this John Prine Tribute that we're doing. One of the first things I want to say about this first song we're going to do is the thing I think I liked about. Oh, okay. He wants to hear your fiddle, baby. Anyway, the thing I liked about John Prine probably the most, I was blessed to be able to see him a few times and see him on TV a few times and see him like a million other times, but he liked to talk a lot, didn't he? Oh my goodness. Sometimes he would talk more than he actually played songs, but I loved it because the guy had such an interesting life. It just blew me away. And this first song we're going to do, he told this great story of he was sitting in a kitchen with his mom, in his mom's kitchen, and there was this crossword puzzle book or something. He said he turned it around, and he looked on the back, and there were all these similes, like raining cats and dogs, and he got the inspiration for this song that we're going to do. And I think it pretty much sums up what we're all kind of going through right now. Up in the morning, work like a dog. It's better than sitting like a bump on a log. Mind all your manners, be quiet as a mouse. Someday you'll own a home that's as big as a house. Now I know a fella likes to hit his balls, like to run them down around the old golf course. He All to see his wife, cute little fish. She smokes like a chimney, drinks like a fish. There's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Ooh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Elvis had a woman, a head like a rock. You know I had to get Elvis in there somewhere. Wish I had a woman, made my knees knock. Why, she'd sing like an angel, she'd eat like a bird. If I wrote a song, she'd know every single word. There's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Ooh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. This is my favorite verse right here. Kiss a little baby, give her a little smile. And if you take an inch, then give 'em back a mile. 'Cause if you lie like a rug, and you don't give a damn, you're never gonna be as happy as a clam. Now I'm sitting in a hotel, trying to write a song. It is just as empty as the day it is long. It's clear as a bell, should have gone to school. I'd be wise like an owl, and not stubborn as a mule. There's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Ooh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Ooh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Thank you so much. All right. So, once again, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out and supporting the arts. It's for me, it's everything. It's my life. So we really appreciate it. This next song we're going to do, this one, John Prine actually didn't write this song, but the first time I heard it, he performed it, and he actually put it out. It was written by Roland Sally, I believe was the songwriter's name. Somebody you've never heard of, I'm sure. But and then I actually heard it after that a few years later. Sean Colvin did a version of it, and I was like, "What a beautiful song!" John Prine did that song. He wrote that song, and it's for years I would be like, "Here's a John Prine tune," and some guy came up to me one day in a bar and said, "No, he just covered it." But it's a beautiful song. It's called "Killin' the Blues." Leaves were falling just like ember. world set us on fire, burning just like a moonbeam in our eyes. Somebody said so. I was spinning the world by the tail, bouncing over white clouds, killing the blues. Now you ask me just to leave, go out on my own and get what I need to. You want me to find what I've already had. Somebody said the soul. I was spinning the world by the tail, bouncing over white clouds, killing the blues. I am guilty of something. Hope you never do, because there is nothing sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said so. I was spinning the world by the tail, bouncing over white clouds, killing the blues. Somebody said so. I was spinning the world by the tail, bouncing over white clouds, killing the blues. Can I get a little more vocal on the monitor, please?
Maybe a little less fiddle, please. So the Acorn Theater is, I know you know, the most special place in the world, and we are so lucky that it's in the world. and and uh, and thank you for all for supporting it, and I hope that you continue to do so that it can make it through this whole crisis and continue to support the arts and all the amazing artists from this whole region and the whole world. So
And also thank you all you for doing
absolutely.
for coming out.
We're honored to be here. Thank you.
And thank you to Sandra for setting this up. It was really beautiful. So for our last song here, we're gonna do the quintessential John Prine song. So
It's a sing along. You know it.
If you know
So
it, sing along.
please, yeah, join us in.
Yeah, I don't want nothing but mother. Old man's another. child that's grown old. Dreams of thunder, lightning was desire. Whole house would have burned down long time ago. Make me an angel, fly from God. Make me a poster, no rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. Believe in this living is just a hard way to go. I was younger, had me a cowboy, weren't much to look at, free rambling man. That was a long time, no matter how hard I tried. Yes, just a robot, broken down daddy. Make me an angel, fly from God. Make me a poster, no rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Oh, yeah. Lies in the kitchen, hero buzzing, ain't done nothing, woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, nothing to say? Let me hear it. Make me an angel, fly from God. Make me a poster, no rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Your turn. Make me an angel to fly from a gun. Can't hear you. Make me a poster of no rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you so much. Thanks for singing. Thanks for doing it. Take care. Good night.
Acorn. Thanks so much. Testing. All right. So we have one last surprise for you guys tonight. We're going to bring Doug Harsh back up because we're going to do a jam song with the audience sing along. If you all read the email, I'm trying to socially. We're going to be doing Spanish Pipe Dream. And in just a minute, Doug is going to come back up and make sure to rehearse all of you on the chorus part.
It's all good, I promise.
Thank you, Menards.
You're welcome.
So while Doug's getting set up, so this is our first Acorn Anywhere. How are you liking it? Yeah? Right there, of course, the next question is, want to come back for another? Yeah? Are you gonna come?
I think I'm just going to talk for a while until the microphone comes on. Are you guys still doing good? Yeah. Right on. We just made Evan, who's the sound man, give him a round of applause. He's doing a great job tonight. We have made his life really hard because everything was perfectly set up for everybody before now, but now he has to recycle. You good? Yep. All right. And guitar and everything. Look at that. Again, Evan, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to do this song called Spanish Pipe Dream. And when I say we're, I mean all y'all. So all the musicians are going to be walking around with their instruments. And I'm going to try to teach you the chorus. Does that sound good? So you can sing along on the chorus. So John Prine wrote this song. I'm guessing probably his first album came out in '71. And it was a different world then, right? I mean, the 60s were ending, and yet there was all kind of crazy stuff going on. Vietnam War had not closed down completely. And the world felt like it was turned upside down. And this song that John wrote, fabulous imagination. And it was like he had this imagination like, what would make the world right for me? He wrote this song called Spanish Pipe Dream. So the chorus goes like this. I'll sing it, then you sing it, right? Blow up your TV. Throw away your paper. Move to the country. Build you a home. Plant a little garden. Eat a lot of peaches. Try to find Jesus on your own. Wow, I don't even have to sing. You guys are so great. All right. All right, I expect you all to be singing. And then the third chorus comes around. It's a little bit different. Don't let it throw you. Let it be a pleasant surprise. All right? Here we go. She was a level-headed dancer on the way to alcohol. I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. When she pressed her chest against me, about the time the jukebox broke, she gave me a peck on the back of my neck. These are the words she spoke. Here we go. Blow up your TV, throw away paper, move to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I was sitting at the table and acting all naive, cause I knew that topless lady had something up her sleeve. Made me laugh so much I can't even sing. Well, she danced around the barroom and she did the hoochie coo, and she sang a song all night long, tell me what to do. Blow up your TV, throw away paper, move to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Here we go. I was young and hungry and about to leave that place. Just as I was leaving, she looked me in the face. I said, you must have the answer. She said, no, but I give it a try. And we've been living this way to this very day. Here is the reason why. We blew up our TV,
threw away a paper. We moved to the country, built us a home. Had a lot of children, fed them all peaches. They all found Jesus on their own.
Thank you.
Y'all sounded great. Thank you so much. All the musicians love the fact that you've come out to hear us play. And thank you, John Prine, wherever you are.
Douglas, Jamie Wagner, the Menards, Brian Tanner, Patty Scheffner. Thanks all of you. We're going to do, I guess, Tom, are you going to come up and do the exit plan? The exit plan. And again, you don't feel forced to leave. All of our beautiful lighting is just starting to show up. We'd love you to stick around for a little bit if you'd like to.